Hey you guys, welcome to my very first story time ever, and I decided to do one today because I kind of want to incorporate these into my videos. Lipstick anyway. Because I think it'd be fun if you guys knew me more, and trust me, I have a lot of stories I can tell that would make you laugh, probably make you cry, make you mad, make you sad, whatever. All the emotions that you could think of, you could probably get from my storytime videos. Anyway, this very first one I wanted to share because not a lot of people know this story, and I thought it would be pretty fun to share if you want to laugh with me or at me, whatever. Whatever you get out of it. Anyway, so let me start the story time by saying that before I was 5 years old and I started kindergarten, I never went to school. I never went to preschool, daycare. I literally just grew up, I think, with my sister. Somebody watched us, and my brother, and I think my uncle too. My uncle lived with us. Anyway, it all started with the vaccinations that you need before you start kindergarten. And I recall getting these vaccinations. Didn't know why I was getting them. I don't recall getting them anytime prior to me being 5. So I don't think I used to get vaccinations prior to me needing them for school. That's actually kind of funny and interesting. So anyway, so I remember getting vaccinations, and then not too long after starting school, which, mind you, I don't think I knew that I was going to start school or exactly what I was doing, because I don't recall the feeling. But then again, it was so long ago that it was probably, I probably did know. I really don't remember. But, so, okay, so I had vaccinations. I do recall that. And I remember that I was crying because obviously it hurts. What kid doesn't cry at 5 years old getting vaccinations, right? Getting their immunizations or whatnot. Let's go to the first day of school when your parents get to stay with you. And for me, it was my mom. My mom was always there when she needed to be. So props to my mom. Hi, Mom. I remember that she was there in my classroom, and my whole life up to that day, I thought my name was Chivis, and Chivis has been my nickname since birth, probably. And there's a story after that as well about my nickname, that nickname. But again, okay, so leading up to this day, I thought my name was Chivis. In school, nobody bothered to tell me that that was not my name. I had to learn this the freaking, like, the worst way possible. So you know how they take roll when you're in kindergarten, or they give you stickers? I didn't know how to read. I was 5, never went to school before that. So I had my name tag on my shirt. That's what they did back in the day. And it said Sylvia on it. It had my name on it. And I remember that they were calling this name that I had never heard my whole entire 5 years of life. They're calling me and they're calling me, and I have no idea. My mom literally comes over, tells me that they're calling me, and I am literally standing there so confused, like, what? Yeah, for real. And so then that's when I learned that was my name, but I was still confused. I wasn't sure. Okay, so obviously time goes by, and then I know that's my name, obviously. But okay, that was the first day, and still, actually, we'll still continue the first day. You know how parents leave after like maybe the first hour or two. of your first day of kindergarten. So then, you know, after the class proceeds and whatnot, either we were going to breakfast or lunch. I didn't know. I didn't know what it meant because it was my very first time interacting with other children other than my siblings. And we're going to the line. We form a line to go to get breakfast or lunch. I don't remember. And I remember holding a meal ticket. Or maybe not, because it was the first day of school. I don't remember how they used to do that back in the day. And the meal ticket is what you would use instead of currency to like get your free breakfast or lunch or whatever the case was. So all I remember is seeing these ladies in a white uniform, all white, and a white like hat, the kind that, you know, that holds their hair up so that they don't get any hair in the food. So I see these ladies as I'm walking in the line, and I'm crying in line, sobbing. I remember this very clearly. I remember what that line looks like as we're shuffling little kids like little herds to get our meals. Mind you, at the time I had no idea that was the plan. So all I'm thinking is I'm gonna get more shots, and these ladies wearing all white are nurses. So I'm crying, and I don't recall anybody coming to me and like trying to console me or ask me if I was okay or why was I crying. I don't know if I was crying to myself or what. I don't know. But I remember just like crying and just wondering where my sister was, because my sister had already been in school, I think a year before I was. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna get shots. Lo and behold, I get up to the counter where they serve you the food, and it literally is like that meme video. I don't know if you guys have seen that meme video going around of the little girl crying, and then they ask her if she wants a snack, and then she's like, yeah. That was me. I mean, not literally, because that little girl's white and I'm Mexican, but that was me back then. Just, I was crying. As soon as I got to the line, I realized I was not going to get shots, and I was so happy. And I think I stopped crying immediately. Okay. That was that situation that obviously was traumatizing up until the point. Okay. The next and final story of kindergarten that I remember is that, you know, my brother, who is 4 years older than me, and then I have my uncle who's 6 years older than me. We grew up together like siblings, so we never really called him uncle. Actually, he didn't want us to call him uncle because he was young as well, and he just, you know, I think he thought that it messed with his game in elementary school. So, in my class, there were obviously more students, but there was this one particular little boy. His name was James, and he was Japanese. And for some reason, my uncle and my brother, when they met this little boy, really liked him. Like, they would literally go up to him, hug him, or give him high fives, and be like, James. Okay. So after that point, why does my uncle decide to start calling me James or Jimmy or Japones for the next 30 or so years? Yeah, this is no joke. I wish I was joking, but legit, my uncle, till this day, well, not as of recently, not in the last like couple years. I think we've kind of grown apart a little bit, but all my teen years up until my adult life has called me not Chivis, not Sylvia, but Japones or James. Actually, not so much James anymore, but when I was younger, he always called me James or Jimmy, or he would literally be like, James, come here, or like, hey James, or hi Jimmy. But to this day, if we spoke, he that's his nickname for me. It's Japones. I mean, can you traumatize a girl anymore? For reals. Anyways, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed my very first story time. I actually enjoyed telling it. It's a little hard trying to put all the words and pieces together, especially since it's been so long ago. And please, no pun jokes about how long ago it was, because yes, they did have schools back in the day. But anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed doing this. And if you guys enjoyed this video and would like to watch more, please hit that like button, you know, the little thumbs up. It's free to do so, and that will actually let me know that you guys did enjoy it and would like to watch more. And like I said, I have lots more stories, and I did want to start with this one because it goes way back to the beginning. And actually I have one that goes even further if I ever dare to tell that story, because that might change everybody's lives. It's a little, that one's traumatizing AF. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching again. It's been a year since my last upload. So if you guys liked it, please do subscribe, leave a comment. If you have any questions or any ideas of a story time or any video that you guys want for makeup or hauls or anything, let me know. Thanks, you guys. Sorry to make this outro so long, but just wanted to catch up with you guys, and I hope to see you guys in my next video and a lot more of you. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.